Hi, good evening. My name's Jason Debly. Tonight we're going to review a cognac. It's by Martell, and Martell is a great cognac house. And cognac, you know, is distilled white wine. That's how you want to think of it. It's, well, not white wine, but it's grapes, white grapes, Uni Blanc or Saint-Emilion grapes, that are distilled twice in copper pot stills to produce this spirit of France, and it is a variety of brandy that I've grown to like a lot. The Martell House launched this particular release in 2017, so just a couple of years ago. It's, I think it's an attempt, so it's Martell, very special single distillery cognac. And by saying single distillery, there's an important distinction. Cognac, like Scotch whiskey, is typically a blend, with blended whiskey, blended Scotch, it can be a blend of whiskeys from various distilleries. If it's a blended malt, it's a blend of single malts from a couple different distilleries. But if it's a single malt, as you know, it's a spirit distilled at one distillery, and it might have different spirits from different years all aged together and blended. And so you could have Highland Park 12-year-old, which has some 15-year-old Highland Park and some 14 and maybe a bit of 18, and the youngest being 12. Well, with cognac, they typically don't do single distillery cognacs where, you know, all of the eau de vie or the cognac spirit is produced by a single distillery and bottled there. Here they've done that, and I think Martell is trying to tap into the artisanal marketplace, trying to be more special. So this bottle was not super expensive. It was, I think, $60 for me. In the United States, it runs around $40. It's a very special category of cognac. So that means it's been aged for 2 years in French oak, wood from French forests, Limousin and Troncais. Cork Stopper, 750 milliliter bottle. 40% alcohol by volume, if I didn't tell you. And now we're going to try a little bit of this. On the nose, it is classic cognac aromas. So you're getting brown sugar, a little minty note. I always think of, you know, warm cinnamon, caramel, dark fruits, a little bit of red licorice coming up. On the palate, initially it's sweet. It's got a nice body to it. Mid-palate it starts to become drier, and by the finish it's quite dry. This whiskey is surprising, or not whiskey, this cognac is surprising because it's quite dry, and for the price point, it's not bad. Cognac, I find, gets better as it gets drier, but the price point goes up as it gets drier. And this is quite dry for a cognac. So what are we tasting here? I think creme brulee, Christmas cake, and dates, figs. And then that finish gets a bit minty, and then oak comes in, and there's a bit of spice to it. It's balanced, but it's not in any way raw alcohol, although there is definitely some young eau de vie from a single distillery. We don't know which distillery, by the way. They don't tell us what distillery produced this cognac. But there's certainly some older eau de vie in here making up this cognac. tarragon on the finish, lemon juice, some lime. Classic cognac flavor wheelhouse. What I like, as I said before, starts sweet, migrates, becomes quite dry by the finish. It's balanced, there's no bite to it. It's an excellent purchase value for money. And if you're new to cognac as a category and you want to know what all the fuss is, this is a great place to start. You're not going to spend a lot of money and you're going to taste a quality cognac. I think Martell has done really well here. Really good stuff. That's all I got to say. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a good day. And see you next time. Next time I'm going to review a rum. Take care.